All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yes, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion.
Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. She'll try to dethrone her here tonight. All right, so here she is, the UFC strawweight queen, Weili, has that first defense out of the way now. It was an epic clash with Luana Pinheiro, a fight that eventually will find its way into the UFC Hall of Fame. And you got to think a lot of valuable championship experience gained that night for Weili. There are a lot of difficult matchups here in this top 5 at 115 pounds, wrestlers, former champions. But right now, Weili will be favored to beat all of them. She's got another stern test in front of her too. Weili, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Luana Pinheiro. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Weili.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Quite early round action here, and let us see what Weili has to offer. Many believe she is the most powerful strawweight on the roster, and past opponents have certainly felt that pressure and power. We'll see if she can get the hands going early here tonight. Man, these women are going to see their fan bases explode if this fight continues this way. What a beginning to this fight.
Right at the very start, John, these two ladies got right after.
Ooh! Short uppercut in the clinch by Pinheiro. So more output, at least in the early going. All right, early round action here, and Weili not wasting any time finding a home for the right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
3 minutes to go here, round 1. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice slip by her there. She's avoided a lot of these ground and pound offerings. Oh, she's got her back. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
She got out of that position. Way to stay confident and comfortable under attack.
And now she ends up in a dominant position. Wow. Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
That was a slick transition. She's stepping over the mount here.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Big ground and pound.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Zhang's right back to the full mount here.
She's nasty in the ground and pound, and now she has her opponent cut.
Seconds now remain in the round. Weili ground and pound from half guard now.
Watch the arm bar going on.
Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to get you there, and I'm going to pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
Round 2 underway. Pinheiro gets hit with a kick. Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will. She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
And there's that jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective. Oh! Oh, big kick!
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Zhang Weili.
She's got the single collar tie.
Immediately gets the underhook. Clinch work.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight. She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. And now she has her back.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Submission attempt for her here. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
seconds now to go in the round. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Beautiful kick there. Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that
She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one to finish the fight. Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Another kick to the leg now lands. Beautiful work as usual on the feet.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Can't take quickly down. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head shots.
Quick jab. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Guillotine jump. Oh, man, that was slick. That was nice.
Zhang's in half guard now. Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
This is a terrible position. Another strike gets through from the top position. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Zhang's back in full mount.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
A lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John.
Let's go. Oh, and just like that, she gets out of it.
She gets out of it. Great job staying calm when she was in a submission that you don't see very often.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, bud. Relax, breathe, slow it down. Slow the heart rate down. You with me? Okay, listen. I need you to stay relaxed.
All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out of the find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Big left hand. This could be it. head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Zhang's back in full mount. Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she continues to land some big shots here from the top.
She's doing a really good job of dictating.
Pinheiro's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly. Nice double change.
Pinheiro's in half guard. She's got her back now.
And now she's in mount.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Zhang's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Good fight here, under 2 to go. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, on it. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Oh, she switches up now from the Kimura to the armbar.
That was a nasty transition, man. She's so good on the ground.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head, or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
30 seconds now to go in the round. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. Chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Weili. Nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. I gotta think at Gilroy High School wrestling practice next week, they're gonna be watching this fight.
I mean, we will show it. I will pull out the projector, put it up on the wall, and say this is how you secure takedowns in a big environment. The state tournament has nothing on what this young lady's going through.
Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. Pinheiro's able to protect the eye there with that block. So that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard.
Another one.
Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first.
Oh, huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? Pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you had that opportunity, Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really light her up now.
Oh, another one.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but just got the rest of the course of this fight.
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there and trying to end her opponent's night. She gets space and gets some separation.
Well, in the men's game or in the women's game, the execution on a double leg takedown doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
It does not get much better than what we just saw. Her confidence in finishing the shot is unmatched.
Nicely done. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so a tremendous championship fight. It goes the full 25 minutes. Challenger certainly had her moments, but I think the undisputed champion did enough to retain that distinction.
This is what makes her so great. The fact that when she is faced with adversity, she finds a way to get better, to improve, and to continue to get her hand raised. I think she did just that tonight, and she will retain her title.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Weili.
And still the strawweight queen. This has been a belt, DC, that we have seen change hands a lot. It does not change hands here tonight.
No, man, she is going to be